Look at this Star Wars shoe. What's going on, everyone? Dave K here today. Excited to try Sushiology. And it says sushi sign right here. I'm here with Mike. Excited to grab some deliciousness here today. All right. Now, the next question is going to be, how do we get in this one? I was sure the entrance was around this way, but perhaps maybe it's that one over there, or maybe it's around this way. I guess we'll find out in a second. Take a look at the menu here. Seems like a variety of options and looks like some pretty good deals here. If you look at these rolls, doesn't seem like any of those rolls, even some of those specialty ones, are over $10, which is very nice. A variety of options too. Some of these things I'm not even sure what, like donburi is up there, for example. Combination options here. So we'll have to see what sounds good. Lots of delicious sounding items. We'll have to see if there's some stuff that Mike likes to split. I am a big eel fan, so there's some eel up there. Maybe eel California roll, or like the spider roll sounds pretty good to me. The tempura rolls, volcano caterpillar, always great ones. So let's see what sounds good here today. I'm excited for the options, yes. And we've got a spot in the corner here. You can see a little bit of the restaurant here around us. It is actually a quick service venue. Really, really interesting concept where you just kind of order sushi at the counter and you sort of take it and you can get it to go, or you can eat it here in the restaurant. So we've got it here at the table. We've got a couple different rolls. Looking forward to sharing it with you when we've got those at the table, but seems pretty good. We'll see how it goes. And we've got a great view of outside as well. You can see the sun coming in naturally there. Beautiful lake view. Again, right by the character warehouse, so not far from Disney. Really nice setup. Glad we're having a chance to try something new here today. Mike, are you excited for the venue here today?
Absolutely. I'm looking for that new best sushi in the area. Just the whole area, Universal, Disney, just general Orlando. We're on the hunt. We're on the hunt now, and I'm very excited.
All right. Now, I'm excited as well. We looked at the options on the sushi menu, and there's so many options. If we got one of those bigger platters, it was only going to save us $3 to get that megabyte platter. So we went ahead and got individual rolls, and there's a lot of rolls on there we're really excited to try. So we got a few of our favorites. Looking forward to sharing those with you in a minute. And take a look at the sushi being made over there. It looks fantastic. Definitely excited to dig in here momentarily, see how it goes. Now, I find it very interesting. This is kind of a quick service setup here where it seems like you can order sushi and again take it on the go, and that's almost the primary design. These tables are here, but it seems like they're not especially designed for eating here, and it's more of a to-go venue. Mike, what are your thoughts on that? Have you been to a sushi place like that where it's primarily designed for on the go, or?
I don't know as much, maybe a little bit here and there, but maybe in DC there were some places like that, but not as many that I went to were like this.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm not sure what that means exactly in terms of the food, but again, I'm definitely excited to try it. It's pretty empty in here, but there are a few people sitting here and there, and again, with it being a to-go venue, it makes it a little bit harder to judge the crowds in terms of how much business they're getting. Something else Mike and I are commenting on is the price of the sushi here. The 3 rolls we got, volcano, caterpillar, and another one which sounded really good. And the seaweed salad we're getting is $29, which I think is quite good for sushi. Again, with each roll being under $10. So if I can find a really good low price sushi place here, that'd be fantastic. So we'll see how that comes across here in a bit. And look at our dishes here. We've got that volcano roll. Ooh, look down with the sauce on top. You've got the caterpillar roll running right up the middle, and the kamikaze roll, Mike was telling me that one is on the side here. Not to mention we got, of course, our ginger and our wasabi, and here's that seaweed salad. Looks pretty good. Definitely excited to dig in here. We'll see how it all tastes, see what we think. Just finished up at Sushiology, and I did like Sushiology, but I didn't love Sushiology. I feel like the flavors were okay. My favorite parts were like those toppings, like the avocado, or I guess the filling in that kamikaze roll. For me, the kamikaze roll was #1, followed by the volcano roll. I like the toppings on that one, and then the avocado one for that caterpillar. But I didn't love the just classic part of that California roll that made up the caterpillar roll or made up the volcano roll, where I felt like it wasn't necessarily the highest quality flavors that I've had, or maybe it was a little bit chill. It was chilled too long, something like that. It was good, but I'm not necessarily sure I would get it again. In terms of good deals, it was definitely a good deal for sushi. I thought $29 for those 3 rolls and that seaweed salad was a great deal. So definitely if you're looking for a good deal on sushi, that could be a solid option, but not the best flavors I've had in terms of sushi. I would give it maybe a 6, maybe a 5 out of 10. Call it around the midpoint in terms of sushi rating. And Mike, what did you think of Sushiology?
I totally agree with you. It was okay, not fantastic by any means. Probably won't be back here. I'm going to try and find other fantastic sushi around the Orlando area.
All right, so there you have it. Sushiology, okay, but we're going to keep trying more sushi in the future. I love sushi, so you know I'm going to be trying some more, find the best options out there. And now, to do some shopping, I'm excited to make my way around the warehouse area. What's going on, everyone? Dave K here, super excited today to shop around and see if I can find the most expensive pair of shoes at the Vineland Premium Outlets here at the Orlando Premium Outlets. I'm on Vineland Avenue, and they've got the Disney character warehouse here. Might drop in there and several other stores and see what kind of cool merchandise we can find here today. So here we are on the map. You can see a variety of options here, and I'm trying to figure out where I am here on this map. Okay, here's where we're at. So we've got Adidas right around us somewhere too. I think that's right on my right. We've got a variety of different types of shoe stores here. So there's Adidas. We've got, what else can we find here? I might just walk it and try to figure it out. At least the big names that I know of. Maybe we'll do, there's Vans, know that one. Asics, we've got Levi, I'm not sure if they have shoes. Reebok's definitely got shoes. And we'll see what else we can find here today. Maybe I'll grab a paper map too, that might be a little bit easier. Nike, oh there you go, nice. Let's take a look. So my first question, or first challenge that's gonna be posed here is, do these deals count? You know, you can get deals on some of these shoes. You find the right coupons, that kind of thing. So do those count, or we just consider full price here as we step into Adidas? Let's see what we can find here today. And walking into the store here, you can see the shoes are right in the back. And again, do we count women's shoes, or is it just men's shoes? I'm not really sure what we're doing, but let's just see how everything looks. Look at this Star Wars shoe right there. Had no idea this one was here. Up there, $70 in the Adidas store. That actually seems pretty cool to see this Star Wars shoe in the women's section, I believe. Now, it's a little bit harder to see the prices. You have to look for them. In this corner, 65 for these. 110 here, okay. That's our winner right now, is this $110 shoe. Let's keep making our way around, see what else we can find. Another Star Wars shoe. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. There's so many Star Wars shoes. And this one has a Millennium Falcon right there on the tag. Whoa! Look at how it's built into the sort of bottom frame there. Millennium Falcon style to it. Very nice. This is quickly turning into count the number of Star Wars shoes here. Look at this Jedi shoe up there. Star Wars Jedi shoe. That's beautiful. You've got a Kylo Ren shoe right here as well. Another oh, that's another Jedi right there. And here's this one. Look at that with the First Order shoe right there. Oh my gosh. 110 is still our winner. Here's a 160. Look at that. We've got an Ultra Boot Star Wars here for 160. Let's see inside that box. That's the Millennium Falcon looking one. I like it. There it is. Right there, 160. Here's a 180 right here. We've got a 180. Let's see what this shoe looks like. It's this white kind of styled one here. So it looks like this one matches. I'm not really sure, but this is what it looks like inside the box here. Maybe it's this same style right here, represented in a couple places. 180 is the new leader. On the other hand here, I can't help but notice $20 pair of shoes right here in our least expensive shoe tour. Check out these Spider-Man shoes. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of shocked by how many kind of Marvel Star Wars merchandise I'm finding here. That's a beautiful shoe for a little one as well. They've got a lot of nice designs for the little ones, and of course the superhero universe here in terms of shoes. That's really cool to see. This one as well. Look at this Marvel, and it looks like, oh, it's Spider-Man as well. I thought it was Captain America with those colors. Ooh, the little ones have the Star Wars Jedi as well. So that little Spider-Man shoe is $39.99. Look at this little Frozen shoe here. Oh my gosh, that's awesome as well at $38. So you got a lot of options here for Disney theming too. A couple of cool styles here, but this one's only 100, so we got to keep moving. Here's a 130 right here. Look at this. I love that style with that green one, kind of a thick bottom to it again. Only 130 on that one, so we got to keep looking. Here's a 150 in the men's section, so we're getting close, but not quite there versus the women's section. It's also really crowded in the store here today. You can see all the aisles are quite full of people, but continuing to make our way around, see what we can access here. Here's another 180. Okay, so we're tied for 180 in the men's section. I like the style on this one a lot as well. Very nice, kind of cushiony on the bottom there. Seems like a really nice material to it in terms of keeping your foot comfortable when you're running around. So this is a men's shoe. I don't know if I can see myself wearing it. It's not that it's pink, it's just kind of the styling with the pink. It's $30. Seems like a pretty good deal, but again, I'm not sure with that particular styling of this shoe, or these really here in this section, they don't really strike me as my kind of shoe, but interesting to see these around here as well. All right, we've got a $300 shoe here. Look at this $300 shoe in the A6 store. Really nice. Actually, if you look, or Adidas store, if you look at that material on the bottom, I've never seen anything quite like that. It's almost like several layers of plastic built into that sole. Makes it really comfortable if you kind of reach inside and feel what that base feels like to stand on. Extremely kind of soft and comfortable to touch. And this kind of looks like the Death Star there on the panel too. So $300 shoe, there we are. If you're looking for the most expensive shoe in Adidas, we got $300 right here. I like it. All right, so that covers Adidas here at $300. I actually thought that was a really nice shoe. I could see why that price would be warranted for that shoe with that kind of, again, sort of net web grip at around the base of the shoe where it's on the outside. It would really add some cushion in there. Let's see what else we can find. I know A6 is always one I like to check out. There's a Nike back there and that sort of thing as well. Let's see what we can find. So you'll see on the map here, we have our shoe section, and I asked one of the team members here for a little bit of help, and she advised that I check out Cole Haan and Johnson and Murphy's. So we'll see if we can check those out here. Also, Character Warehouse right there on my right. Might just drop in real quick, see if they got anything new, but probably not. And then we'll be making our way on this shoe adventure. Looking at this map, you'll see the green. It looks like the green and blue places are the places with the shoes, which is right by that front area. And since I've walked through the food court, figure I may as well go to the back area here with the Levi's and that sort of thing. Reebok's back there and a couple of others. Let's take a look and see how this goes for us. All right, Reebok time here. Let's see what we can figure out in these aisles. I feel like it can be pricey, but not quite as pricey as that other store. So we'll see what we can find around here. Here's a 130 with that American sort of patriotic look to it. I like that a lot. And this one, 150 here with that sort of sleek black look to it. But again, I'm worried I'm not going to find anything even up to 300 here because of this sign that kind of goes up to 200 for the prices. So I'll have to keep looking around and see if I can find something to top that. So I asked the team member here, and it looks like this Zig Kinetica for 120 is the most expensive shoe right now after the deal, because this one is not on the discount. It does feel like a nice material shoe, but I'm not as blown away necessarily here by that other one, by the price or by the quality of the shoe. So we'll keep our adventures going here. Next up is A6 here, one that I check out regularly myself, but let's just see how expensive they can get. I think they can get pretty pricey here. Let's find out. Look at the styles up here on some of these new Kinsei. It looks like really nice. Look at that. It's kind of palm tree, beachy feel. Looks like 180 on those. Nice shoe. I like that one. Again, sort of, I feel like more my style. I like the colorful kind of shoes that pop and that kind of thing. So nice to see 160, 180. We'll keep looking and see what we can find. So 180 was the most expensive I could find there at A6. Maybe check out Vans, Converse back here. But otherwise, we might head back up front because there's a couple more options up front, which I was recommended. Taking a quick look in Guess here as well. I want to take a look, and just from a distance here, you got some nice styles here. But it looks like on sale now, $49. That's not what we're looking for. I'm looking for sales. But I like that style with the Guess kind of printed. Oh, look at that. Printed along the foot of the shoe as well. Nice, very nice branding on these shoes. But again, not necessarily the price we're looking for here. Vans. It's got more of a rustic feel. So again, something tells me not the most expensive pair we can find here. They all say sale on them, but I'm not seeing the true numbers. Okay, here we got some numbers. 45s, we got 49s, 30s, you know, 40s, there's 70s there, but it's not exactly what we're looking for here. So we're going to keep making our way around. Although they do have some nice styles for some pretty good price points, I wouldn't quite call it the most expensive shoe out here. And here's a couple of sort of thinner boxes of shoes, which is kind of nice too. Oh, look at this one. That's a really nice kind of velvety shoe in there. Very cool. With a struggle to find anything over 70, I don't think Vans is our store. But let's maybe check out New Balance if we're here, or Converse since we're here, and then we're heading back to the front, find that at those big stores. Kind of like the style of this shoe here. $40 for these kind of gray asphalt, I want to say, with the blue in there. Shoes, nice. And then I found some as much as high hundreds here, maybe 180, that sort of thing. But still continuing to look around and see what we can find. And here are a few of these $150 shoes. They actually look really nice if you look at that kind of style on the bottom. I feel like the feel is pretty nice, but the style is especially nice. It calls fresh foam too. Kind of has the back of the heel protected, which I like as well. And they got wide options too, which is very nice. You'll see a variety of options here at New Balance. Check out this style right here. I really like that. Kind of grips built in, the tread right there for $60. Nice pair of shoes here. I definitely like the variety of options available in New Balance. 180 was about the most expensive in there. Let's try Converse and then head back up front. Peace out. If you're familiar with this Converse style, it's definitely a very familiar one to me with this kind of logo right here, kind of white and black sort of bottom of the shoe and the colors or style up top. It's very, again, very unique. I feel like very consistent. I've seen Converse develop and several brands pick up, but not extremely expensive shoes here today either. I don't think I've seen anything maybe over 110 here. Another bust there. Let's head back up front, check out a couple of those other stores, I think maybe for dressier shoes, and Nike and some others up there as well. Some big names up front too, some really large stores. So let's do that. All right, Brooks Brothers. They gotta have something in here, right? Let's take a look, see what we can find. So I was told no, in Brooks Brothers they don't have any, and they said look in Johnson & Murphy, which is on our stop here. It's right across the street. Let's take a look in there. And here is Johnson & Murphy. I've never been in one before. I'm not actually familiar with this brand, so let's take a look inside. Surprisingly, a lot of $99.99 along this wall. And then here's a sale for $130 here at Johnson & Murphy. So I'm actually surprised that sneakers were more expensive. At least the most expensive sneaker was more expensive than any of these dress shoes. We'll see if we can find any more, but it looks like that's probably about the most expensive it gets here. All right, a couple of shoes here normally, or compare at $289. Factory price here is $230. Okay, so that's where we're at. So far, the most we found is $230. It's a really nice shoe. I like the kind of wood style carving on that one. There's another one next to it with that same price point, but that's the highest I've gotten so far. So still under $300 back there. Let's keep making our way around, see if we can beat that sneaker. I see Skechers up here, but I'm looking for more dress shoes. I'm trying to remember what the name of the other store was. We'll see if I find it somewhere. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised by the low prices of footwear here in Perry Ellis, from $30 to $40 for these pairs of shoes. So a sale up front too for some other shoes. Nice to see. Pretty reasonably priced, it seems like, but not necessarily what we're looking for here today, which is most expensive. A quick look in Skechers here. A lot of these Skechers here, $74.99, $84.99, $59.99 here. Again, really interesting to see. I guess it makes sense that sneakers would be more expensive than dress shoes, just for utilization purposes. They're very useful. You use them a lot, but interesting to see. This is a nice shoe right here. Look at that. $80 for this kind of dress shoe on top. It's got a sneaker feel on the bottom, so you can wear it in a variety of settings. I definitely can appreciate that. Something comfortable for those dressier events. In Timberland now, a lot more of that sort of rustic wilderness nature feel here. A couple hundreds up front. Let's see what the shoes look like in back. I think it's in that back right corner over there. We'll take a look. And these are kind of those cheat sheets I was using earlier. Look at that, $275 kind of gives you the ticketed prices all the way down. Also gives you an idea of what their highest price might be. Here's another example of that. Right here is a variety of list prices, then price afterward, that's 70% off. So nice to see. There's actually some very solid deals here if you're looking at some shoes. I've never seen a boot quite like these. Look at that, it kind of looks like a boat shoe in the front, but it's got that higher heel like a boot in the back. Some of those as low as $50. It's very nice. And then over here, more classic boots, around $130. Nice to see the variety of options here in Timberland. So $170 was the most expensive in Timberland. Now let's look at this huge Nike outlet here. See what this one looks like. Whoa, look at this style right here. I love that style of some of these Nike shoes. The kind of airy, inflated, transparent part at the bottom, and that solid red or the solid yellow higher up. Really love that kind of style feel to it. Around $100 on those. And a bunch of other kinds of styles, which are really nice here as well. Let's see what else we can find. So a lot of different shoes here, but it does seem like that high 100 is just about the top in terms of that price range, which is nice. So again, there's a lot of affordable sneaker options here, but does not beat our record so far. Coming up on what may be our final store here is Cole Haan, just past the Kate Spade here. You'll see it sitting right back there. That's the sign right there. Nice to see. Again, I think it's more of these kind of dress shoes. I just was told it was different, so I've never been in one of these either. Let's see how it goes. One observation I'm making pretty quickly here is they're extremely lightweight dress shoes. And again, it looks like they've got nice comfortable material on the bottom, so I love they can kind of weave together the comfort and the formality of these shoes. So another really interesting observation here is further back in the store, these dress shoes are like full dress shoes, and these are the full weight of a dress shoe as well, actually extremely heavy. And we have a couple of ties here for that $300 price point for most expensive shoe in the outlet mall. You've got this dress pair up here, and there's one of those lightweight ones up front, which also meets that $300 point. So there's a lot of ties right now. I'm wondering if we can beat $300 here maybe somewhere. And there's plenty of $300 pairs of shoes in here. But here's a couple more of those styles, the designs. These are the laceless dress shoes, so a nice style to those as well. I personally prefer laceless, so I don't have to actually tie my shoes, but you know, that's just me. So I gave myself a little bit of help here and did some homework online, and 400 is the most I can find online at Cole Haan, but apparently they don't have that shoe in the store. So it's only online. So at $300, there's plenty of pairs of shoes here for $300. So good to see that I found that point. But not quite that one we can find online. So it seems like $300 is the winner here today. Pretty expensive, but honestly, I thought it would get even more expensive in terms of shoes. What do you think? Does that seem pretty reasonable to you, or were you expecting something a little bit higher? And what is the most expensive pair of shoes you've ever seen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you like this kind of adventure? If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know you liked it. And if you haven't already, for more fun adventures, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay informed. And until next time, play on.